Stand up.
I agree with what you're saying and all, but due to your education, it brought you to a different level. It's like an adult trying to talk to a child, and I know a lot of brothers, are struggling, due to statistics and what have you. But you're on a different level, and like a lot of brothers maybe around you are not on that same level, so you find yourself hard to talk to them.
So what is your suggestion to me?
Well,
you see,
my suggestion
look,
is
look how they lock it in. They already mad at him, and he's saying that it's a lot of. They're under the impression that there wasn't a lot of black men that had degrees back then.
It's just like you have a child that's 5 years old. You find somebody that's a peer to like the child that you can relate with. They have a lot of educated brothers in school out there and in good positions. You just can't say that, no brothers ain't no good.
Well, I have a saying, and I'll just share it with you very quickly, and that is I've attempted the relating part, and I'm not saying that I'll never go back there again. And I like to tell people, look, I've done white collar, blue collar, no collar. I've been there. I'm looking for at this stage in my life.
Lady, you are the common denominator in all these situations. And nobody ever says that. That still happens today. I dated all types of men, this man, that man, and it still ain't work. So who needs to do the work? All of them are just you. It's right. The answers are right there. And I was talking to my homeboy today. How can you live life like that? How can you go through life blaming everybody for your poor outcomes? The first thing that I do is if something goes wrong or if something messes up, I look at myself in the mirror. What the hell did I do? And how can I fix this, or how can I prevent this from happening again? How can you live life by just simply blaming everybody for your shortcomings?
Someone who is mature enough to come and relate to me. I'm tired. Come and tell me what's going on. That's all. In terms of education and what you're doing, the pool gets smaller. Let's face it, more black women are in college than black men. And that.
You see that? More black women are in college than black men. Hold on. That sounds like a statistic. Let me show y'all what the degree numbers were back then. Black women education versus intimidation. 1990s narrative. Black women's education and career success intimidates black men. Reality, in the 1990s, only 13 to 14% of black women 25 plus had a bachelor's degree. Today, that's up to 29.3% compared to 22% for black men. And again, this is not unique to black women. White women outpace white men. Latinas outpace Latino men, and Asian women have fewer degrees than Asian men, but yet both marry at higher rates. Rebuttal: education gaps exist across all racial groups, but they have not suppressed marriage in other communities. This education excuse is only weaponized against black men. Even back in the 90s, 13 to 14% of black women are who they're talking about. Okay? 13 to 14%. They make it seem like there was just all these black educated women that had degrees. No. That's crazy, right? So that's why I wanted to put the statistics with this video so you guys can understand what they're talking about and the excuses that they're using to justify their singleness. And this is still happening in present day.
That's not to say that the brother has to come with an education from college, but I think those who are there know that, and they know that the pool was smaller, and that makes it for a competitive atmosphere, and I'm not sure that dating should be competitive.
Who said it? Who said it in the chat that they don't want to compete? There it is. Don't this sound like what Kevin Samuels was talking about?
We don't have an issue with what you like.
Right? We don't. I don't.
One of our issues, particularly for straight black women, is that there's not a lot of y'all to choose. And now we already have to compete with one another in a way that is, unfortunately, it makes it difficult to be community oriented when we, because of scarcity mindset.
She just actually described what you guys have taught me in these spaces, the 80-20 rule, the 80% of women shooting for the top 20% of men. In the black community, she just explained it. She said, now we got to compete against each other. Yes. If all of you guys are going after the top 20% of black men, then yes, there will be some competition.
Here's what I would do. I would do it with a woman like you. You're in Florida, right?
I am.
Take you and all your friends that you think are on your level. All right. And I take 1 or 2 men and maybe 8 of you guys. And I put those 2 men who are marriage minded looking for wives at that time. And I throw a pencil in. I throw a pencil, a stick, and a knife. And I say, fight. What you gonna do? Your best friend, your bestie, your sorority sister, your girl, your junior league. What you gonna do?
Hunger Games, stab another woman is what you're saying? Or I mean, not literally, but like fight her down to get that man?
And I have these 2 men who are ready to go, and every minute of the lead attorney's life is from his billable hours. You're wasting 15 minutes of this high value man's time, not wanting to offend your friend. You're wasting all this time, and then eventually what I'll do is I'll put a wall where you are, and then I'll push a button, the wall will drop where you are, and then here come in the white women. And I'll, in the same pencil, the stick, and the knife will be where the white women, and say, here are the 2 men, 8 white women. Guarantee you, you would see Hunger Games.
They would fight, yeah, absolutely.
Right. You're supposed to be ready to compete for what it is you want. See, if I said there's a partner position, or if I had said that there is some status or that you and all your sorority sisters and girls wanted, you guys would fight for that because you deem it more valuable. That's what that example shows us. Our women don't even feel that we're valuable enough to offend one another for, much less fight.
The only people that talk like Mr. How Kevin is just expressed himself, and it was again at an earlier time in my life, are like, and not to be like classist, but my hood cousins talk like that. My hood younger female cousins would be like, you have to fight for your man, you have to fight and get him. Mm-hmm. They were talking like that from day one. And again, I was taught, and again, that's no excuse. That's like, whoa, that's like, not cool, low class, whatever. But yeah, they were very in tune with that, and they were very in tune with their being this war, this competition. But again, we're not. Yes, go ahead.
Well, see, so I'm gonna use my Uno reverse card now. I don't buy that. I'm gonna tell you why. Because all I have to do to get a different outcome is change the 2 men. I bring in 2 white men, Italian men, and have 8 black women in there. Automatically, they look at those men and know. Stick, knife, they know. What do you start to see? They start smiling. Posture stands up. They're not looking to see what's going on. They're looking to see who's moving toward the stick. They're flipping their hair. Black women know. Non-black man, he ain't gonna put up with this bull crap. He has to be competed for. But you know what? If I get Prince Henry, or if I get the dude from Red, if I get him, I get extra points. Especially if he's a man of value. Oh man. So no. And the funny thing is, black women, you want to know what to do for black men? Do for black men what you would do for a white man, and that would be just fine.
Right.
It's right there. They don't want to compete.
Does it ever get to a point where you date outside the race?
I've done that before. I think that you should be with the person who excites you. And I don't think I hear that.
Yeah, you get a lot of,
But look at the brother nodding up here.
Back
Well, wait a minute. This is the same brother that, I'd bet you just $10. Let's go in $10. That if I walked up in the room, that, the likelihood of him coming, as he's moving his head, likelihood of him coming up and saying, gee, sharp sister, why don't we go have a drink?
Black women, he may not be attracted to you. My voice going out. I'm trying to be sincere as possible. He may not be attracted to you. That's okay. Everybody ain't for you. Every time just because you attracted to a black man, that don't mean he attracted to you. How y'all don't know this? You just can't put that on him. Brother he's shaking his head, no, I wouldn't approach because he may not be attracted to you. And don't get mad, ain't no good black men out there because this man don't find me attractive. This is crazy, right?
not going to happen. And so while you nod your head, I mean,
What are you doing about
don't
it?
knock me for having had an experience. And I don't think you can comment on an experience unless you've had it.
Yeah.
So,
Why you getting mad at him? He ain't said nothing.
I mean, you know, there are, you know, as my parents taught me, Rolanda, there are
And you notice the men ain't cheering.
good white people, good black people, bad black people, and bad white people.
That's right.
And it really is about the person who makes you come alive.
There was a doctor in your life. Oh, Lord. Tell us about the doctor.
Oh, boy. I mean, it's not significant that he was a doctor. He just happened to have been a physician.
She was dating the doctor, if y'all don't get it.
The significance is that the doctor, when I met him, had formerly been engaged, and so he was out of that relationship. The problems came when the nurse moved to the new community and followed him, in essence, from one practice to another practice out of state, which I thought was a great deal of effort on one's part. But I try to be open-minded, you know, because often you meet men who say, you don't give me my space, you don't let me do the things I need to do, and so I'm trying to be open-minded. Right. I think at the point where her weekend to house hunt became like a 5-day stay, and there was an invitation to join the two of them for dinner, I had to draw the line. You know, you got to stop at some point and say, look, this is.
Did y'all hear her story? It didn't seem like they were in a relationship. She said that they invited her out for a dinner date, but she framed it as if she was dating a doctor. What doctor that you're dating would be like, hey, come join us for dinner, me and this other woman? Did y'all hear that? She wasn't in the relationship with the doctor. What?
So she was doing more than taking blood pressure.
That would be my guess.
Right side.
That'd be a safe bet. Yeah.